Also, Sonny back here with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification when I do go live and drop all the latest vibes. They're back again, baby. They are back again. Part 2, Lightspeed LA. The developers behind Last Sentinel, upcoming open world RPG set in like futuristic Tokyo. You guys have not seen like the first part reaction I did of like the episode 1, them talking about the immersion of the game and how they're creating a whole like other world, paying homage to the culture of Tokyo and things of that nature. Go check that video out. But without further ado, Last Sentinel Developer Diary Episode 2. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's put that thing in 4K. They don't have it. All right, let's go.
When we started the journey to create Last Sentinel, we knew we were going to face some incredible challenges. Building a new studio and team, constructing a brand new AAA IP all at once. I mean, it's pretty out there. But we knew if we focused on emphasizing player immersion, making bold choices, daring to do something
episode 2 is going to be about the risk taking.
All built on the artistry unique to this amazingly talented team. We could not only do it, but we had the opportunity to blow people away with something new, something special. This studio was conceived and constructed with the express purpose of dreaming bigger and going farther. As a team, we know which risks to take, where to make the bold choices to give our players something they have never experienced before.
We are working on something ambitious.
Never been done before.
We're building our team from the ground up.
We finally get to show what we've been working on.
Making bold choices. All right, let's see the choices y'all making.
When you have a studio of literally the best of the best,
Let's see who Buddy is. Hold on. We got Troy Baker, performance director. He worked on The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Death Stranding, Uncharted 4, and Thieves End, Call of Duty, Fortnite, BioShock Infinite, Batman Arkham series. Dang, he worked on the whole Batman Arkham series? Okay.
best.
Dude, the team they have behind this game,
this
Jesus
studio
Christ, man.
that have 20 or 30 years of experience, that brings with it a lot of weight and a lot of baggage.
Right? Like,
because now we have all these different people who have
some
legitimately
juggernauts,
an
some
amazing
bets.
solution to the same problem.
One of the challenges of hiring people for a
creative
new
geniuses.
company is that no one has heard
John Kim, gameplay animation director. He worked on Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, The Last of Us, Star Trek Beyond, and Jack and Dexter. I love all those games.
of you. We're not a popular company because there's no history. We never made a game together.
And so we all kind of work in tandem with each other, which sometimes presents problems.
There's so much that we want to tackle. There are so many untried things.
August Davies,
We're
cinematic
really a
animation
startup.
supervisor. They worked on Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. I'm seeing a lot of people who worked on like Last of Us, Uncharted, and I've seen a God of War a lot too. So yeah, they're taking like a lot of people who worked on like the game of games, like those generational games to come together to create this game. Like she worked on Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, Death Stranding, God of War, Uncharted 3, 4, and The Lost Legacy, Sly Cooper. Damn, she worked on Sly Cooper, classic. Escape from Monkey Island, classic.
Despite the fact that we have wonderful funding, we are
Was August a he?
creating a pipeline from the ground up with a bunch of people who have a lot of experience doing things different ways. So all those things combine to make
Nah.
it quite a mountain for us to climb.
Oh, well,
Everybody
you can buy
knows
those.
that
Okay.
consensus is one of the hardest things to get. But what it does do is forces us to think about the other disciplines and their own points of view.
So I understand what you're saying. So in this case, I'm going for the feel of it, to capture that feeling of what she's showing in that shot.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would say, as far as that's concerned,
Yeah.
we want to ground it
Yeah.
based on the performance.
Okay.
So
We took a risk on building a team in COVID, and we succeeded. We took a risk on building a team for an ambitious open world project, and we succeeded.
The risk of genre.
This story is a middle finger to tropes. This takes everything that you're expecting from a typical action-adventure story and says, no, this one's different. This game, you will not know who the hero and who the villain is. You're going to wrestle with the choices that are made.
I'd say Last Sentinel is an ambitious, narrative-focused.
William Harm, studio narrative director. He worked on Mafia 3, great Dead Island, Infamous 1 and 2, great Supreme Commander.
World game that hopefully helps redefine the cyberpunk sci-fi genre. And
blinks
not
a
just
lot.
in games, but just sci-fi
I would say that's from him looking at a screen fucking 22 hours out of his day.
fiction in general. My goal for all of us is that this is the game of our career.
You play as this woman who's a lead.
It's looking like it's about to be the game of my life, of a lot of people's life right here. Like this game, they're cooking with hot grease from Satan's toenail jam.
Operative whose name is Hiromi Shoda, and you're following a character arc, right? A movie. And what is really fascinating about a game like this, which is a combination of a powerful story-driven experience, but also an open world game, which both things could be contradictory. And if we do a good job in the story-driven part of it, then you understand what your motivations are and you embrace those motivations.
I want to make sure that we can have this.
Michelle Olsen, Mission Designer 3. Mission Designer 3, so you're the third one. Beast of Marvelous Island and Plastic City. I don't know what those are.
Multifaceted, rich character that is authentic to.
But I'm gonna say
the
she good at her
expression of
job
gender,
given
but also
the
the expression
fucking
of her
roster.
racial identity, and not a caricature.
My daughter is really smart. She's very strong.
Art director Ken Feldman. He worked on Star Wars. I think we talked with him last time. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, God of War 3, 2, and 1, and Connecticut.
And now I have the opportunity to make a game that has a female protagonist, and I can see her identifying with. It's really special. It's really amazing.
As we inch our way up, things are becoming more stable, more confident. And
I hope to see
we're
like a
definitely
pre-alpha
heading in the right
testing
direction.
for
So
this.
it's definitely rewarding once that
Like
risk
if
slowly
they
pays
can
off.
get a little
You talk
pre-alpha
about
testing at Summer Games Fest, that'd be awesome.
Brand new studio.
I wonder if
brand
this
new
would be
team,
like
brand new
all
game,
platform day
brand new
one, or like a
IP. I mean, it's about as risky as you
PS5
can do.
exclusive or
So
Xbox exclusive.
I'll never cease to be grateful for the faith that they put into it.
Okay. Again, bro, the roster that they have with this game, from just the first episode talking about the immersion, then building the city, and then this one talking about the risk they're taking with the genre, and then it's a middle finger to like the whole idea of what an open world game is, what an RPG is, what a story based, what a narrative based, narrative driven game is. So I'm like I said, I'm more interested than ever, just based off of who they have working on this game, how long they've been working on it, how little they're showing us. Like, this is reminding me of Black Myth Wukong. Like, we got bits and pieces of Black Myth Wukong for so damn long. We got bits and pieces of Ghost of Tsushima, and then we got like that dope like trailer showing like enough to be like, okay, I'm sold on this game. So yeah. Last Sentinel, keep cooking. Like I said, I would like to see something, a pre-alpha testing, an announcement of like upcoming hands-on opportunity to play it or test it out in the near months. But yeah, I don't see this game coming out this year. I would see this like as a 2026, maybe even a 2027 thing. I don't know, but you never know how far along they are in this game. You know what I mean? Like, these videos could have been literally shot, edited, clipped up, finished months ago, like last year, and we're just now getting now. Like, one thing about like companies who take a long time to create games, when they start putting content out about the game, it's usually around the time when they're like 6 months out of like thinking that they're ready to like put out a demo or a play test or alpha test or beta test, things of that nature. So I'm liking to see. I'm glad we seeing like more and more content from this. So, but anyway, After you guys saw that, are you more excited? Are you interested? Or your first time checking this game out? Your first time even hearing about this game? Are you excited about it? Does it seem interesting to you? Is it a day one cop so far? I mean, we haven't really seen anything, but is it a wait and see, leave it on the shelf? Like, from what I've seen, like, I'm definitely interested. So I've been Oh So Sunny. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that best notification when I do go live and drop out the latest vibes. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.